Now, I'm back on road rage here. You can see our little mock-up model. We got a cow hood, and I actually got a cow hood for this outside. But I decided why cover up that blower. So we bought a flat hood, and we're going to make that jewel stick right out here in the open where you can see it. And I might even try to get this thing painted in a nickel finish like I've got the wheels and the interior trim on it. So let's see if we can't make this blower stick out through this hood right quick. Alright, here we go. Let's see what I got. Get a little marking on it. And we're going to chop. Well, we have a hole. Oh, she's coming through. Now for the top. I just love cutting on these sheet metal. Getting close now. Now, I'm very happy with the way that looked. I had no idea how much that blower was going to show, and I didn't want too much to where you was having to look around it and it was just in your face. I just want a subtle little bit hint of the blower where it worked out just perfectly. And then I'll take this blower and we'll do it in a brush finish look to match our rims. So when you walk up on the car, you'll see that brushed rim look. You'll see this brushed blower matching it. You'll see the gauges. I have the gauges matched to the wheels, so they're in the same scheme. My bolt, you can see my bolt is just perfect, splits that, so you'll see this pulley running. I am extremely tickled with this. So now, after getting this all cut out, now I'm going to dress it up a little bit. I'm going to take this hood back off now that I know where it goes. I'm going to kind of draw out the way I want it to look, around these corners, around that corner, build me a little frame around it, and tack weld that in place. And yeah, that's it, boy. That's outstanding. I'm excited about that. It's pretty good. Alright, let's go get this hood off. Alright, now before I pull my hood off, I'm going to try to get the look that I want. So I put wide tape all the way around this. And then I measure me a safe distance that I feel like the motor's going to move around a little bit. So I figured around this 10mm slot right here looks pretty good. Looks like a pretty good clearance. So now with my tape all around there, I'm going to go around it and put me 10mm marks all the way around it. And then draw that on my masking tape. And probably in my corners, I'll probably lay a little piece of tape across here and put a little radius on my corners and draw that in there. And then I'll take this to the back and whittle out what I need and add where I need to add, and then put my little landing around it. And I think 10mm, I'll come straight off this side with 10mm. It's going to reveal just a little bit more of it and give me good clearance, and then make the hood match this blower exactly so it's an exact fit. But before I did that, I made sure my hood fits in my pocket as well as possible. And my hood seems to fit pretty good in this spot. So let me get to marking on this, and then we'll take it in the back and finish it up. Well, I've made quite a bit of progress on my blower. You know, we've had a cow hood on this thing, and I decided since we put this LS and this little blower on here and turned that plenum around where it was out of the way and it grabs air right here to our cow, that I would just stick the blower right through the hood. And in the back, I got consumed with the job, and I just got carried away, and I've already got it finished. So I think that's a pretty good look. You can see I've got it trimmed out about 10mm all the way around, real tight fit. I've got in there, revved it up several times. I've even had to make and design the pulley system. Let me show you what this looks like when you open this up. So to make that go straight down into the car, I had to make this entire pulley system to go up and down, and that's quite a feat. So, and you can see underneath here where I've kind of grafted in a lip. I've still got to do a little sanding and clean it all up and glue the structure back in place. And then that'll get prepped and painted, and hopefully that'll look pretty nice. But when it shuts down, pretty good look right there. Now, we've got our wheels on here. Chris Collington, Boyd Collington's son, has made us these wheels that are on this. They're 17s in the front. On the back, we have shoehorned in the back here a 335 18. That tire has got 13 inches tread width on it. And I had to kind of notch a little bit on my springs. We've had to put mini tubs in it. I mean, just a huge feat to get such a big tire up underneath there, and a pretty good look. The rim style we had custom made to match our custom made gauges, and our custom interior is going to be trimmed out in this nickel looking finish. So that's a pretty good look. Now, the next step of this is we're headed off to DVR. We're going to get all this wrapped up. We're going to make sure we got it full of gas. And then we're going to take this to DVR, and they are going to pin it and hold it to the floor and dyno tune it and all that fun stuff. And we will video that as that comes along. So let's get this thing loaded up and head it off to DVR.